What have we got going on here? Welcome to London. We've got the Tower Bridge behind us, but we're not here for sightseeing. We're here this weekend for Formula E. It's the final race of the 2024-25 season, and it's at the Excel in London over the next 2 days. We are here to check it out, what it's like, what it costs, and most interestingly, this track is part indoors and outdoors, which is something you don't see very often in motorsport. So I'm very keen to check it out. But we're down in like the Tower of London area. It's pretty nice down here, I must say. Anyway, we're gonna go grab some snacks. There's a Tesco down here. And then to the London Underground, because we need to get out to the track.
I'm Anthony, and I travel the globe searching out the coolest automotive events and experiences to inspire you for your next adventure. You'll find event vlogs from F1 to Le Mans, rally to drift, as well as the wildest driving experiences that exist. If you've ever wondered what these are like to attend, then you are in for a ride. This is the bucket list place for automotive enthusiasts. Let's get into it.
Happening up here this morning. So a two-day Formula E event is quite different to a lot of other motorsports. Both days are run the same. There's a practice, qualifying and a race with podium and everything each day. You can get a ticket for each day. So for example, today's ticket, right, we have this here, £99, and we're in grandstand 4 today. So I think we're rotating it up. I think we're doing different grandstands each day, which is, in my opinion, going to be kind of cool. Get to see different parts of the track. Anyway, that's our ticket for day 1. So let's go and suss out a bit around this fan village. Right, here we go. First view of the track. Before we come up and see it, this practice is on. Oh my god, this is wild. What on earth? So we're K. So I think we're on that side somewhere. I feel like I'm at an indoor go-karting. This is crazy. Well, have a look at this. Because it's in this Excel exhibition center, there's like all of this stuff out here as well as in here. It's crazy. So, bit of background on this particular place. It's been here since the year 2000, holds all sort of like expos and different sorts of events and things like that. And so I think this is one of the only motorsport sort of events. I mean, there's not a lot of motorsport events that are indoors either. The London E3 has been here for the last couple of years, kind of since COVID. Look at all these ones. What have we got going on here? Everyone be strutting. What is all this about? Yeah, righto. Alright, we're going to do this. It's like an AI little photo thing for Formula E. You know we love these things. It's free. Got a little souvenir, eh? Have a go at this. So as usual, these things, they got the reaction testing in here. They got the one over there where, like the other reaction. So that reaction is like catching the things as they drop. This one is like bang, 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 bang with the lights. It's pretty wild. Anyway, she's up in here trying to catch money or something or other. Something going on. We got the girls here with the wings. And these guys, look at these legs. Hey! is a bit confusing. The old toilets downstairs, you had to kind of like scan out to scan in. And then when I went back, old mate tried to be like, you got to scan in. I'm like, what do you mean? I didn't leave. Confusing. So between sessions, as well as all the things that you saw everywhere, there's music, DJ, band, all happening. Time for a quick bite to eat. It's so dark in here. Anyway, rice bowl with chicken, 14 pounds. Alright, now we've ticked off food. Let's go and have a look at the merchandise here at the London E3. In front of the queue now. We are in. Now, time to have a look at some of these shirts. So it looks like your general sort of t-shirt here, which actually kind of feels cool. Like, I mean, this shirt's actually pretty sick. Gen 3 Evo, purple, £25 for shirts. That's the one for this weekend's, the London shirt, London track anyway. But it's cool because they've got ones here, and then over here they've got ones for Tokyo and all the other different circuits that have been on the calendar this year. So it's been Tokyo, Monaco, there's the Monaco one. Kind of cool. £25 though. Let's have a look at the hoodie. The hoodie's £35, which is actually, to be fair, that's not the worst value for a hoodie. Got all the teams on the back, which is kind of cool. So over here they got McLaren. Whoa, McLaren shirts, £90. So they're definitely on the higher side. It's actually McLaren's last race in Formula E. They're actually pulling out after this, which is a shame. I hear the tune of the starting. I think we're about to start getting underway. So we are going to get this. It's a fridge magnet. And I think we pay here? Yeah. I think we've just got, yeah man, yeah. Do you have stickers at all or? Nah. Right, up here in the seat. So for reference, grandstand 4, row K, seat 282. I think they changed these seats around a little bit. But we are just in front of the start-finish line. So pretty cool spot. Qualifying. Let's check it out. Alright, it's nearly race time. We've been chilling out. We're ready to go. We're going to quickly check the queue for the water. Everyone getting G'd up in here. We're going to try and run to the bathroom quickly before. The ticket said something strange. I've never seen this before. Grandstand seating by 4:30. It's weird. So it's kind of like they wanted everyone seated by 4:30. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Anyway, bathrooms. Let's go. Let's hit it before we got the run. Alright, let's see. Pre-race vibes. Let's see what it's all about. I forgot this party vibe, right? The old indoor festival. Ridiculous. So cool. Well, there you go, race one. That was wild. What an eventful race. That had everything. Crashes, safety cars, passes, pit stops, a lot. Pretty wild. Now we got podium. Now previously I remember podiums being inside the stage, but this one's actually like over there. Well, there we go, day one, Formula E here in London. Bit of fun and games, I reckon. That was good. Some good racing. Tomorrow we're mixing it up a little bit. So not only we're changing grandstands, but we're going to do another little add-on. We're going to do what they call the upgrade. And so basically, I'll show you what it's going to be tomorrow, but you got to stay tuned because we want to find out, is the upgrade worth it? I don't know. But we'll find out. You know we will. Anyway, it's time to relax. We're outside XL London. We're chilling out. The sun is out. It's summer. I'm gonna go enjoy some food, go for a walk, and I'll see you tomorrow ready for day 2. FE. Let's go. Well, guess what? We're back. Sunday at Formula E, and we've just came through the entry gates. Same as what we did yesterday. Same process. However, today we have a thing called the what's it bloody called again? We have the pole position upgrade today, and basically there's a few things that gives you, and we've got to find out if we actually pick something up or if we just use the pass or what, because there wasn't a lot of information about it. So they sold us on an upgrade, but the details of how to actually execute that or take advantage of that at the event, kind of a bit lacking. However, though, there was fast track entry, and as you can see outside, there weren't any queues, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go and have a look. We've just come in, we're near the info. So this says this is the collection point for the pole position. Oh, okay, right. So here we go. This is the area where we pick it up from. The autograph session will take place between 2:40 and 3, with lanyards and wristbands available to collect from 9 AM to 2 PM. So this is obviously the spot then. Didn't say that anywhere else, so you had to come here, and I mean, to be fair, there's a lot going on when you get here that you may or may not see it. So anyway, let's go pick that up and get a show on the road. Fantastic. Cool.
It's 2 o'clock for the autograph session outside of S1.
Yep, cool. Thank you. Alright, so here we go. This is what you get. Alright, and so let me run through. This is £99 swipe, so with the fee as well, it comes up to £100. So it's the same price as a day ticket. So for each day that I paid anyway, I paid $99 for each day for Saturday and Sunday, because I wanted 2 different grandstands. Now, I spoke to some other people here, and they paid £150 for both days. I'm pretty sure they're in the same grandstand both days. It depends on what you want. Then this thing is obviously extra, and well, we'll go and see what the experience is. But basically what's in it, you can see on the back, there's 2 wristbands and some vouchers. So they give you £15 worth of food vouchers. You get the autograph session, access to the autograph session. You get access to some area post-race for the podium, fast track entry. So we'll go and see what it's about. Oh, here we go. We haven't had a look at drinks yet. What's the cost of drinks? Well, for a 1 shot of your spirits, £8.50, for a double shot, 15. Beers, Coronas, Budweiser, £6.90, £7.50 for a pint of your normal beer. So there you go, I guess. Oh, well, look what we found. Autograph session collection area. There's actually a sign for it. Well, maybe we're just blinds. Have a suss of this. Subway. Yeah, right. And then the coffee joint. And the Porsche Macan. And so today, we're in grandstand 5. Different view, but we need to find the bathroom first before we go up in there. Practice is about to start. We're going to go and run in. And so But this is the end. We didn't come down this end yesterday. That's so good. There's so many food places, and they all take, from my understanding, they all take that like fictitious money they give us. Suss the queue for everything. Where's everyone come from? Alright, let's you know what? Let's go and have a look at some food options down this way, down towards our grandstand 5. Up in the middle we got, I don't even know what this is, fresh beer. Oh, healthy bowls. These kind of look cool. Poke bowls. Yeah, mad. $12.50 for the old Poke bowl. Drinks, but $2.80 for a Coke, $4.20 for a Monster. Put that in perspective, that's $8.40 Aussie for a Monster at an event. That's a lot of money. I guess you're looking between like 12 and 15 pounds a meal. Seems to be kind of like the going rate. I'm going to assume this is pretty similar to for a footlong. Where are we at? Italian BMT, footlong 12. Spicy Italian 12, so pretty standard. I think we might actually get that. It's so tough decisions. Alright, up here we got some food. We got the Chosti Subway, £12 later, using the old vouchers. Qualifying time. Time for the pole position autograph session. We're in the line here, they're going through, it's almost 2:40. This one's for half an hour. You queue up sort of down in the building. The queue is huge today too. A lot more crazy than yesterday, which is quite interesting. But this one now, we're going to go and see what's going on. And to be fair, they've got more people checking your wristbands. Now, we've had about 5 checks. I don't know who's sneaking in, where they're sneaking in from, but people sneaking in from somewhere. Because they're literally checking everywhere we go. But let's go and see what this is like, what we can get, and how close we can get some of these cars in the garages. Have a check out how cool this is. That's it, it's done. So sorry, it was half an hour, not 40 minutes. Half an hour, they're done, packing it all up. Good as finished. No, that's okay. Good as finished. There we go. A bit of a look into the pit lane down here in Formula E. Big signing sessions. You know we love a good signing session. Now, one of the things, now this is a paid one. Now, I'm generally an advocate of a free signing session, to be honest with you. I think it's better to get the fans a bit closer to it. However, none of the teams' lineups for fans, the queues, was that long where if you lined up, you didn't get a signature. And I think that's kind of cool. There wasn't overly crowded amounts of people where it just became crazy. Like if you just opened this up to everyone, it would be a freaking nightmare. Like it literally would be. So it's good that it's not. Anyway, look at this, right? It's finishing now. But the queue for McLaren, still freaking ages. Alright, vibes are high. We're up in the grandstand pre-race show happening again. Cars on the grid in front of us. Suss it out. They're doing all that crazy stuff again with the flags of all the countries that have hosted a race in this year's Formula E Championship. Bit of highlights, bit of action. But this is going to be cool because we're actually going to be able to see them do the skid before they start the race. So I'm pretty pumped to see that. You know we love a good burnout.
from the start. MTE bringing the 2021.
What is going on in this race? It's chaos. Cars in the wall, everyone fighting to the death. Like, alright, now race is done. Now it's time to try and get onto the track. Oh, I think we're going to go all the way down this way again. Well, there we have it. Formula E weekend done and dusted. We ticked off another event, and it was a cool one. It was a cool one. It was quite a vibe. It was very much like a big festival vibe. Everything going on, lots of noise, lots of lights and everything. To be fair, the racing was pretty killer. To be honest, both races were sick. That second race today, crazy, off the chain. I couldn't believe how wild it was. There was just continuously so much going on. Food, great. There's a lot of options, a lot of choice. Now, the pole position club thing, let's talk about that. Is it worth it? It's arguable. Depends on how much you want to meet the drivers. Literally just then, you could have got photos and got things signed. So there are ways in which you can work it out. However, though, if you're coming here and you want to guarantee you get these autographs, you probably got to do it. Is it worth it? I don't know, to be honest. Like, it's cool being on the cool because you can't really do it. It's almost like a pit walk too, right? So I think for the price it being the same, I could see. I'm so on the fence. I'll be honest. I'm so on the fence. I think the price is high, but the fact that if you do it, you kind of get a pit walk, you kind of get all the autographs, kind of get the signing cards. You can pretty much guarantee to get most drivers on the session because it's never too overly busy. So that's okay. I mean, you get £15 voucher, so you kind of like prepaying food. The going on the grid afterwards is kind of cool too. The fast entry is probably like, there was probably no need. If you're a fan, you're going to be out here at the beginning of the day anyway, so there was no one there for that. So it's arguable whether you want to do it. I guess it depends on how much you want to meet the drivers. That's basically what I would say. But other than that though, it's a pretty cool event. Cars are definitely louder this year, so they've improved. The racing is good. The only other thing was there was a lot of people wearing blue shirts who had absolutely no idea what was going on. Training of the staff probably needs to be improved a little bit. There's too many people who knew nothing. 5 people standing around, 1 person knew, everyone else didn't, and it was a bit of a shit show with that. And then knowing where you actually get this stuff from was a bit confusing too, knowing what time things are on. Better communication of what this is and how you can actually do it rather than emails about upgrading might be better next time. But other than that though, it's a good event. It's a cool venue, and yeah, now let's dig into the all-important costs of what it cost me to come to Formula E in London in 2025. Let's hit it.
Let's break it down. 3 nights accommodation in London, 600. Travel, 1240, that's on the underground. My Saturday grandstand ticket, 140 in grandstand 4. My Sunday grandstand ticket in grandstand 5, 140. My Sunday proposition ticket, 135. 2 days food at the event, 23. Well, that doesn't include the 15 pole position vouchers, so it would have been 15 higher had I not have had pole position ticket. And my food outside the event was 40, for a grand total of $1,090.40. Does seem like it's on the high side, but you got to remember most of that's in accommodation. London is an expensive city to visit, especially in summer. You do unfortunately pay a premium, but there are a lot of options around. You can stay further away. I wanted to sort of be a little bit closer, basically on the same line, so I could get there easy. But overall, good event. Enjoyed the experience, enjoyed being inside with it. First day I took a poncho, wasn't going to need that, but overall it was cool. If you've enjoyed this, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and let me know where you'd love to see me go in the future. I'll see you guys next time.